tell me where you are and where you've been traveling recently and what's going on with the weather?
Oh, absolutely. I just left Brazil, Indiana, just about a half an hour ago, and we started getting some pretty severe lightning and thunderstorms. So I pulled out of the path of the storms. So we're also getting some flash flood alerts. I probably will be going out back in here in about another 3 or 4 minutes. It's raining now, but the lightning strikes are completely over with. So we're in pretty decent shape right now. I've been walking in the rain a good bit of the day.
So you staying dry throughout all the rain?
No, it's my. I've gone through three pairs of shoes, or well, two pairs of shoes already. I'm on my third pair now, and going through a lot of pairs of socks. So I'll be doing laundry again tonight. But it's been pretty interesting the past couple of days. In the past week or so, Brian, we've been getting rain on and off. So maybe out of 25 miles or so, I might be in the rain 2 or 3 miles. Today, it's been pretty much nonstop after about the first 2 or 3 miles. And yesterday, I just got caught in a complete deluge where I was soaking wet inside of about 30 seconds. Feet, shoes, everything. And you can hear the thunder in the background right now, too. It's pretty interesting, though. Keep the spirits up. It's actually not as humid. Well, don't laugh, but it's not as humid when it's raining as when it's getting ready to rain. So it's not too bad.
So you're in Indiana. What percentage-wise would you say you completed so far?
We're done 72% of the walk. Not that I'm counting. We're over 2,000 miles to 2,026 as of yesterday. So far today, I've gotten another 11 done. I've got about 765 left to go till we get to Ocean City. I'll be in Ocean City next Wednesday through Saturday to give the lecture. Then I head back out on the trail. I expect to be in Ohio by the time we get to the beach retreat. And then we'll come back from the beach retreat and I'll continue the walk until we get it done.
Yeah, so beach retreat's kind of your like ceremonial ending of sorts, and then you go back and finish. Probably how many miles do you think after that?
I think I'll have about 585 miles if everything holds out weather-wise as I expect. The only time, Brian, that I don't walk is if they're calling for either tornado watch or lightning per se, or if it looks like it's unsafe for the driver. Like today, as an example, I was walking in the rain. It wasn't too bad, but then it got really foggy out. The rain wasn't too bad, but then the drivers couldn't see me, even though I'm wearing, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it here, but kind of like a bright red shirt. And so even though that's kind of distinctive when they're trying to concentrate on other things, I do want to be a little bit safe for them as well, because so far the drivers everywhere I've been have been really courteous to me, and I want to have that same courtesy to them. When it's pouring down rain, it's not too bad, actually, to be honest with you, because I've got to using a small umbrella unless the winds are too high, or I've got the visor on my cap that even though the cap gets wet, it keeps it out of my eyes so I can still see what's going on.
So from this journey so far, what do you think's been the most enjoyable part for you?
I have to say, absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's been how decent and compassionate people have been. And I have only seen the good side of people until yesterday. I had my first bad experience yesterday in the entire trip, and that was when about a 13 or 14-year-old young man said that he was getting his Boy Scout merit badge for helping elderly people, and he asked me if I needed any help. So his mother looked at me, was absolutely devastated he asked the question, but apparently I'm looking more weather-worn than I thought I was.
Apparently 2,000 plus miles does that to you.
It does. But, seriously, Brian, the people, and I've got to say this categorically. I mean, we noticed it in Maryland across the board. People have really always been decent. But I've got to tell you, from everything I've seen here, from California all the way to Indiana, people are pretty special people. I had a guy yesterday who was diagnosed recently with cancer. He was there. He's got 13 children, 14 grandkids. And he was just a really pleasant guy. He was there with his friend. And I wanted to try to do something nice for him. And as I went to get ready to pay my bill, I found out he had paid mine. And I went to him. I said, you can't do that. I wanted to do something for you. And he said, let me just give back. He said, I've got so much to be thankful for. And that's been a prevalent attitude of everywhere I've been since this entire journey's been started. So I've I've been absolutely ecstatic. And the support from the people at the MACPA and the state of Maryland and Brian yourself have just been absolutely outstanding. So much so I would consider doing this again.
Well, we'll be here if you do. All right. Well, thanks for checking in with us, Frank, and we're excited to see you at Beach Retreat.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I really mean that.